Hello, hi friends, it's Motor City Maggie. I am here at the 2025 New York International Auto Show, and I am going to give you part 2 of a live tour of the auto show. Now my part 1 I did a couple of days ago and I lost connection. So I'm hoping that I'll have a little more success this time around. Let me make sure that my Wi-Fi can just connect to LTE and hopefully it'll be a strong connection. So if you are here, please give me a like, please subscribe to Motor City Maggie, and I would love to hear from you in the chat. Say hi, let me know where you are visiting from. All right, now let's get into part 2 of the 2025 New York International Auto Show. I'm going to flip my camera, and we are starting with Lincoln. Now, Lincoln has a nice display here. We don't often see Lincoln at auto shows, and they only brought white vehicles. And the display looks clean. It looks so nice. This is it right here. They've got 4 beautiful SUVs, and here is the Lincoln Aviator. Very nice. I'll see if I can give you some interior looks as well. This one is about $81,000. Let's see if they locked it up for the night. They sure did. Sorry about that. But look at the beautiful black accents. We've got black wheels. And hi there. Thanks so much for saying hi. And I love the Aviator. I think it's a just beautiful SUV, a nice size. Okay, next up, we are looking at the Nautilus. And I really love what Lincoln is doing these days with their light bars, their LED light bars that go across the front of the vehicles, and their beautiful Lincoln symbols in the front of the vehicle. It really has elevated the design. And this one here is about $67,000. Moving on to this big giant Navigator. I gotta get the whole thing in here. This is enormous in person. It is so gigantic. Wow, it is beautiful though. And this is gonna be expensive, $110,000. Man, I would really like to see it as a hybrid or a EV option because that's a little rough, 17 miles per gallon. But they are also showing here, oh, this is interesting. They did put it away for the day, but they have their Lincoln Digital Scent, and they have their scent options on display here at the auto show. And you can see what scents you can put inside of your vehicle. And the Corsair. There it is. I like the Corsair. It's definitely giving station wagon a little bit since it's long and low, but it's a lovely vehicle at $62,000. And guess what? This one is a plug-in hybrid, I believe. Look, it gets 33 miles per gallon, but 76 miles per gallon equivalent with the gas and electric. So that's pretty good. I'm glad that they have that option available. Okay, so that is Lincoln. Beautiful. And then over here we've got Mercedes. I did run through Mercedes on part 1, and I also went through Jeep, Fiat, Alfa Romeo, all the Stellantis, Ram, Dodge. So we're gonna head over to Hyundai. All right, starting with the N Zone. Ha, I love that. So if you didn't know, the N line for Hyundai is more of a performance-based line, and they've got a lot of their electric vehicles. Here's the Ioniq N, the Ioniq 5N, and in their iconic blue and orange. I love that. I love the blue and orange accents. This one has red accents on the Elantra N. I prefer the Ioniq 5 to the Elantra though, but looks pretty cool. Check this out. Wow, a very cool rally car. And they are showing off all of their beautiful crystal trophies. That's cool to see. Let's see what else they have going on. They have a Tucson hybrid. They have their Hyundai Kona. And another Elantra. So they've got a couple red vehicles over here in the end zone and a Sonata. But over here, they have a really fun racing simulator game that they're showing off at the auto show. So thanks so much for joining me. If you're here watching, please give me a like, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to Motor City Maggie. And we've got lots of Hyundais. Here's the Tucson. There's their small truck, the Santa Cruz. Love it. So this kind of must be the lifestyle zone, because here in this section, we've got a lot of vehicles that have roof racks. And here is a Santa Fe with a tent. And then this Tucson over here has a big kayak on top. So that's kind of fun to show what's possible. Here is the new 2026 Hyundai Palisade. This is the XRT Pro. This is so cool. Unfortunately, it's locked, I think. It's a miracle, it's open. Look at this. Wow, I thought they were locking these for the auto show. This is so cool, you can sit inside. This is their 3-row SUV. All new for 2026. It's got a lot of buzz around it. It's also now available as a hybrid. Cool, so this is their XRT Pro coming summer 2025 with lots of accessories. Awesome. Let's head over to the rest of Hyundai. They have a huge display. Oh my goodness, they are taking up a big chunk of the auto show. We've got 3 of the new Palisades here. 1, 2, 3, love it. And we've got, again, the XRT Pro. And then we'll have to see what trim level this is. What do you think of these kind of fog lights on the side of the vehicle? Do you like that? Do you like that look? It's very unique. We aren't seeing that a lot on other models. This is the Palisade Hybrid, and they are not saying the MPG yet. Hi. Yes, I work here. I work at the auto show. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. You're doing your job. You're doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. All right, and here we go. We're looking at the 3rd Palisade on display here. All right. Very nice. What do you think? This is my favorite color out of the 3 colors that they're showcasing. And let's take a look at the rear end. Okay, there it is. And then we'll take a look at the Hyundai Collection, Hyundai Home. They have a big floor space. Are you all Hyundai fans out there? Let me know in the comments what your favorite Hyundai is. Here's some more hardware from them. They're showing it off. Look at their awards. Just a little humble brag right there. Very cool. Very cool. We've got more electric vehicles here. Ioniq 5 is over there. The Kona electric Ioniq 5. Oh, forgive me. This was the Ioniq 6 over here. Yes. There's another Ioniq 6. Very sleek design. Ioniq 5. What do you think of the Atari lights in the back? Very 80s video game. And the Santa Fe. Very cool. Oh, this is the Ioniq 9. Forgive me. This is the Ioniq 9, which is their new electric SUV that they just announced at the LA Auto Show, I believe. And I do have a Motor City Maggie short on that. And here's another one in this bright green color. This is cool. Hello. Thank you for saying hi and watching my live video. And next up, we're gonna head over to, I think, Lucid and then Acura. And then there's their Hope on Wheels, Helping Kids Fight Cancer partnership, which is really awesome. At the Washington, D.C. Auto Show, they have a weekend where you have to keep your hands on the vehicle and you can't leave the vehicle. You have to keep touching the vehicle. And then by the end of the weekend, whoever still has their hands on the vehicle is entered to win it for free. So it's a cool giveaway. All right, let's go over to Lucid. It's very dark over here. This is during the, this is after closing time at the auto show. So I'm very lucky to be here right now. That's why the security guard was kind of questioning why I was here, but I'm very lucky that I'm here, and I'm excited to show you what is on display. And it's nice to not have other folks in the way, because then you can get a clear look at the vehicle. So this is the Lucid Gravity. This is their larger all-electric SUV. Lucids are absolutely gorgeous vehicles and very high-end. They're expensive. They are expensive. Here's their sedan. Just lovely and sleek. I do see them all over Los Angeles. And we're saying that the range is 420 miles up to 512 miles. Wow. 512 miles of all-electric driving range is very impressive. Okay, so now we're gonna go to some very, very expensive luxury vehicles. Now here is the Bentley convertible. Gorgeous paint color. I mean, just stunning in person. And here is the classic Bentley. Oh my goodness, with red brake calipers. Wow. Now we have Rolls-Royce. Look at the Cullinan. My goodness gracious, it is huge. It looks expensive, and it looks like you would have a chauffeur driving you around. And then here you go. Another beautiful Rolls-Royce on display at the auto show. And look at those gull wing doors that open up like that. Wow. All right, so now we're gonna head over to Honda. Here is the Honda Passport, all new, redesigned recently. I like this one that they have on display because it's showing their partnership with the NHL. I am a hockey fan. Hockey is my favorite sport. My teams are the LA Kings, the Detroit Red Wings, of course, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. All three cities that I've lived in my life. This is the Passport, and this one is about less than 56,000. Let's see inside. The Honda Passport. Okay. Who's a Honda fan out there? Let me know in the comments what your favorite Honda is. Do you all like the new Passport? I like this red color. This is a good paint color on the HR-V. Nice. Honda stopped coming to auto shows for a few years during the pandemic, so I'm so grateful that they are back. And here is the Pilot, all-wheel drive. Trail Sport. Cool. And looks like they have a simulator as well. Here's the rear design. And here's kind of a little overview of their display. And they have a big screen here. And here is the Prologue, all electric, also giving me a wagon shape, I think. Definitely reminds me of a station wagon. But I think it's great. I think it's cool that they brought this out. About $60,000, wow. It's a little pricey. Hi, Bobby. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Please give me a like and subscribe to Motor City Maggie. Oh, who is a New York Jets fan? Honda is a sponsor of the New York Jets. Wow, this is the Ridgeline. They're a compact truck. Looks good with the Jets logo. And here's the interior of the truck. This is the black edition. Everything's blacked out. Okay. Oh, look at this. We've got our Odyssey. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you being a subscriber. It means so much to me. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed to Motor City Maggie. And I love doing these live walk around tours. And I just, I do it on my own time. I do it for fun to show all of you the auto show and just give you an opportunity to see it, because I'm passionate about auto shows. I'm passionate about cars and the auto industry. And I've been working at auto shows for 13 years. So I'm happy to share it with you. All right, here is the Pilot Black Edition, and this one is about 57,000. Yeah, coming around. Yeah, I think the Ridgeline could be due for a refresh. This is the HRV. I'd like to see a bigger grille on that too. And here is their big show car, the Passport again. It's front and center in this bright orange color. Do you all like the Passport? I like it. It's kind of reminding me of the Toyota 4Runner. This is the Trail Sport. Okay, there's Toyota in the back if you'd like to see the Toyota display, GM, Ford, Stellantis. Check out part 1 of my New York International Auto Show tour. This is part 2. This is the Civic Type R, about $47,000 with red interior. Ooh, yeah. I like that. Yes. And they still have their sedans, like Toyota. Toyota still has sedans. They're Accord hybrid. And look at this. They actually won North American Car of the Year for the Civic. So congratulations, Honda, North American Car of the Year. That's really cool. Okay, again, here is Toyota. I've already been there. I've been to Subaru, I've been to Volkswagen, Nissan. That's all in part 1. And I'm gonna end this part of the tour with Genesis. They have a really cool concept car and a very cool hypercar as well. Here's the GV60. What do you all think of Genesis? I really like Genesis. I love seeing them at auto shows. Very classy, very elevated. This is the GV70 all electric. Big grille. Looks like they have a little store back there. And GV70. Ooh, loving the red on this GV80. This is the GV80 Coupe. I don't know why it's called a coupe. We're calling this the coupe? It has 4 doors. That is perplexing to me. But look at how gorgeous this red color is. It's not fully coming up on the camera, but it's stunning. And then here's the GV80 again. Here's the concept car. So this is called the Genesis X Grand Equator. This is their concept car. Hi, I work here. Thanks. Look at how amazing it is. Unfortunately, they turned off the headlights and the taillights. So if you'd like to see what they look like, check out my short video on my YouTube channel, because they are illuminated on my short video, because it's truly a gorgeous design. And I'm very lucky to be able to show this to you without a bunch of people in the way. Look at the giant wheels and tires. And the interior is gorgeous. It's like navy blue and tan. And here's the rear design. And the lights, the tail lights, like the headlights, or the light bars, I should say, wrap around the corners. And there aren't even really any corners. It's all just nice rounded edges. Okay, now we're going to Genesis Magma Racing. Check out the hypercar. This is so special that they have this at the auto show. You never see hypercars at the auto show. There was one that Cadillac brought to the Detroit show, which was really cool, but man, how awesome. I mean, it's basically on the ground. It says designed by Genesis, has carbon fiber in the front. I mean, look at that design. Look at the aerodynamics. It's very special. And then again, another racing simulator. If you like simulators, come to the New York Auto Show. And then a few more vehicles here. They've got the G90 sedan and the G70 in this matte blue color, which is really nice. And then lastly, the G80. Which one is your favorite? Oh, you have to see the interior. My goodness, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the really clean, sharp touchscreen, the steering wheel design, and this beautiful grayish white quilted interior. Wow, and the ambient lights. Impressive. All right. Well, that's it. That was part 2 of my New York International Auto Show tour. Thank you so much for watching Motor City Maggie. I truly appreciate it. Again, if you haven't seen part 1 and you're interested in brands like Toyota, Ford, GM, the Stellantis brands, Nissan, Subaru, Volkswagen, etc., check out part 1, give it a like, leave a nice comment, and please do the same for this video. Please give me a like, leave a nice comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Motor City Maggie. It helps me out so much. It really helps me bring more automotive opportunities to you. So please give me a subscribe. Also, if you'd like to send a coffee my way as a thank you for donating my time here at the auto show, I'd love that. I've never gotten a super chat before or a super like, so please feel free to do that if your heart desires. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining me. And like I said before, I have been working at auto shows for 13 years. I have been attending auto shows my entire life. I'm a huge fan of auto shows. So if you have an auto show in your town, in your city, please go check it out. Please go support your local auto show because it's a fun time and it's exciting to see the new cars, trucks, and SUVs that are on display. So again, thank you so much for watching Motor City Maggie, and motor on. Bye.